Hi, I'm Luke Tanaka, and I'm here with Elmhurst men's basketball coach John Baines. Coach, another 2-0 week. Let's start with the win over Olivet. 15 three-pointers, the second most in program history. Were you impressed by the way you moved the ball against Olivet's pressure defense?
Oh yeah, we did. They were playing kind of a 1-3-1 type of zone, and it's funny. I didn't really coach a lot of that. It was just more get the ball spaced, and we made a lot of shots, and we've got good shooters. Over the past couple weeks, we've really kind of hit our stride with shooting the ball.
Kyle Weiss, big milestone, his 1,000th point against Olivet. And I'm wondering what has been able him to be so consistent over the last couple of years. He's led Elmhurst in scoring sophomore year, junior year, now again in his senior year. What's been the key to his consistency in scoring?
Well, sometimes you have a scorer that can only score in one or two ways. Kyle gets a lot in transition. He gets to the free throw line quite a bit and shoots a great percentage. He can make the three, and the other part of that is a great offensive rebounder for a guard. So I mean, consistently speaking, he usually finds a way to contribute, and even so, even when he doesn't have a great point game, his assists have been up. He led us in assists last year, and same thing this year. He's really sharing the ball well.
And then Saturday, perhaps one of the toughest tests you faced in Dubuque, and Andre Norris, who you said was the best player you'd face all season long. How'd you game plan for him, and how'd you execute the game plan?
We obviously spent a lot of attention to them. I give our players a lot of credit. Will Nixon did a great job on him, and he's a great defender. And the other one was Jake Mullis was their two guard, and Norris was averaging 27, and Jake was averaging 19. So between those two, you had 46 points, and we held them to 19 on low shooting. So it was a great team effort, but we spent a lot of time making sure those two players didn't beat us, and I think that was the difference.
You led in a lot of statistical categories against Dubuque, but one of the ones that jumps off the page is turnovers. You were at 11-4 advantage in turnovers and 14-1 in points off turnovers. What was the key to that success in that category?
I think it's a combination of two things. Number one, Dubuque is a pack line team, so they don't really get out and pressure the ball a lot. So you knew that you could handle it. It's just a matter of making shots and taking care of it. Ever since we've had the Greenville game, which kind of skews your stats when they play the system, and that we had 30 some turnovers in that. Ever since then, we've really been able to scale it back, and I think a lot of it's been the offense. We've now started to get a little bit more comfortable in the new offense and how we're running things, and I think guys know where people are going to be. I don't think we're going to have 4 turnovers every game, but I think we've consistently seen it drop down.
2 games left in the non-conference schedule before the CCIW gauntlet. What's going to be your key focus over the next couple of games?
Oh, we just got to make sure we stay healthy. This game, I know with Buena Vista coming up will be a very good challenge for us. And then coming back, anytime you take a week off and then come back, you never really know how your team's going to come back. You have a veteran group. You'd hope we'd be okay, but we'll have to see how it comes back. And then we play Concordia, and then we get into the CCIW schedule. It's going to be. We just need to finish off our non-conference schedule well, and that'll put us in good position not only for the league but for an NCAA tournament berth.
Speaking specifically about Buena Vista, they rank inside the top 5 in the nation in assists per game and assist-to-turnover ratio. What's going to be the key to defending their high-powered offense?
They average 90 a game. They can really shoot it from 4 different positions. I told the players, and I believe this will be the second toughest team that we've played in the non-league. I thought Benedictine was a very good team, and they're a top 10 team. They're at their place, especially. They're very tough to beat. Their coach has been there for 20 years and has been in the tournament half the time, and he's very good. So you're going to get a well-coached, really high-powered team. We just have to if we can get some stops, I think we can score, but that'll be interesting because it's a 7-hour trip over there, and right after finals, it's kind of dangerous from a coach's standpoint.
All right, Coach. Well, safe travels to Iowa, and then enjoy the holiday break as well.
Thank you. I appreciate you too.